Home Up on One UI 8 is amazing. And it's even better on the foldable series. Let's show you some of the new stuff that you need to know. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. And Home Up got an update with One UI 8, and it includes some incredible new features that allow you to tune the gestures and the animations even more than you did before. If you want to know what those original changes were with One UI 7, we have a video that you can go back to on the channel, scroll through the various videos we've done, and eventually you'll find it. But the ones we're going to focus on today are the One UI 8 ones, and a fold-specific one that you won't find on any other of their smartphones. So, putting the fold to the side for a second, let's just show you the new stuff in One UI 8 and Home Up. So here we have the Home Up home screen, and we go in, and the thing that's changed the most is in gesture settings. The home gesture tuning was what we already knew, which we've shown you in other videos. What you're going to see now is app open animation tuning. So this is basically the animations that happen when you open up an app. When you press that button there to open the app up, what it looks like. I've already gone and gestured the home screen gesture, but now let's do the app opening animation. So the simple tuning toggle allows you to choose the speed on a little odometer style, odometer. That's all I got for you right now. So you can go for anywhere from like very slow, and you can see that there, how slow it was, all the way through to incredibly fast, speed 99, which, as you can see, there's almost no animation because it's just so quick. So you can then go in and make it sort of in that 70 to 80 range, and then you'll see how sort of quick that all sort of becomes. It's quite fun to play around with, let me tell you. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit more detailed, you go to advanced tuning and you hit detailed settings. This is where you can go crazy. And if you know what you're doing, you can have even more fun. So you can go here, you've got the window position. So this is where you can change the duration of the app window and its position animation. You can make that like that. Then you've got the interpolator, which is how you can even more change. Now look, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So it does give you some tips if you want to dive into that. But I don't know what's happening. So really, okay, that's what I've done, sure. So that will go that maybe down to a 0.18, and that's a lot quicker. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Maybe not, I don't know. And this is the alpha animation, that's what they call it. So that's 0.18. You've got the icon alpha, changing the section where the icon alpha animation works in the app open animation. So you can change like the starting point and the end point. But it's all going too fast for me to really see what's going on. You can also deal with the wallpaper. So the duration of the wallpaper animation. You know what I might do? Just to make this seem, I might make that slower so we can try to see. Okay, you can see the wallpaper in the background there, what that did. All right, then you've got the scale of the home screen animation in behind it. You can see what that did behind there. That's pretty cool. You can make it a vertical move and have it go, there you go, you see that there. It's just so much in here. It's kind of crazy. Then you can reset it to go back to the way it was. And if you really don't want to deal with any of that, you just go simple tuning, make it very fast, and you've got crazy fast app opening speeds. Done. Now that was the app animation tuning. And that one is on any device with One UI 8. You'll get that. But the Fold has a very specific Home Up feature, which I want to show you, and it's to do with the Taskbar, this thing. Now, I've already made heaps of changes to mine, so let me show you what it does, and then I'll show you how you can get the changes as well. So in the Home Up with a foldable, you've now got Taskbar. It actually does look like this was on One UI 7 with the Taskbar and Good Lock as well, but I didn't even notice it last year, so let's see what it has to offer. So in Good Lock and in Home Up and in Taskbar, let's change some things. So you've got floating taskbar at the top here, and this is where you can change the animations of this floating taskbar. So when you bring that up, what animation will that make? You can have it simple, which as you see is just nice and simple. You've got pixel, which it looks like it's mimicking the Pixel UI, And you can see that sort of springy and fast animation that it does. Yep. Or you've got these animation tunings that you can do yourself. And again, it's very in-depth and very detailed, and you can change a lot. Oof, that was intense. All of that was intense. I just prefer simple. It's just what I like to do better. Then you've got the other options down here. You've got the reaction delay time, which is the delay of you making the gesture and then when the handle comes up. And then you've got the sensitivity. So because I've got the gestures on, there's a priority on entering the home screen that you can set. So the swipe will do that. Or you can have the priority on the taskbar where it will hold the taskbar first rather than then going home. So it just depends on which one you prefer. I like it here because I use the home screen more than the taskbar, but I do know the different sensitivity to make the different calls that I want to do. And there's the holding time. So the holding time is, do you want it to be 1 second before it taps out, 3 seconds before it taps out, and it'll just tap out automatically? Or do you want it to be infinite, where it'll just stay there permanently, and then when you don't need it anymore, you tap out of it and it closes it? That is great. I love that. You also got the quick type switching toggle here, which is really cool. So they removed that from the UI when they changed to this floating taskbar, where you actually hold this down and it switches to the permanent taskbar. And then if you hold that again, it goes back to the floating one. Then the toggle here, fix recent apps max count. Depending on how much space there is at the bottom, that will reduce how many favorites or how many previous apps that you've used that will show up there. This just will make sure it's permanently 4 or whatever you've set it to in the main part of the settings. In the gesture settings, back into this, they've also now got blur animation tuning. So you can actually control the blur level of the animations when you sort of go out of things. So there's like an icon blur you can turn on, a wallpaper blur you can turn on. It's too fast to even see it. That's how fast the animations are with this all turned on. You can change the blur level as well. So there's a lot more that you can now toggle with in Home Up, including like a home gesture vibration, which will vibrate the phone if you use that home gesture. Nice. But that's just some changes to Home Up and some foldable specific stuff, which even if it's not necessarily new, still worth calling out, because if this is your first foldable, absolutely need to get this app to tune it the way you want to. So that's Home Up and some of the changes to One UI 8 and on the foldables. Make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile TV, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.